This is the last part of Lesson 4. In this video, I'm going to talk about shorthanding. Shorthanding means doing in only one declaration what normally would take several declarations. In the last video, I showed you how to change font and change background color using a declaration and using CSS. So I could select bold element using the element selector, okay? And then I would make different declarations to change specific properties. So the first declaration, I changed the font size to 2Ms. As you may recall, an M is just a increment of measurement. Okay, it's kind of, think of it like an inch or a meter, although it's scalable. Font weight, I made it lighter. Font style, I changed it to italic. Okay, this can all be done in one declaration using the font property. Font property controls size, weight, style, variant, line height, and family. And it looks something like this. This is exactly the same rule as this. Okay, I just condensed all of those different declarations into one line, one long declaration. It says font, italic, lighter, 2M. Okay, it's the same as this. Here's another shorthand declaration that modifies the font. This one controls the emphasis element. You can see that because I use the M for my element selector. And when I highlight that here in Notepad++, and I go down to, you'll notice that in my markup, M is highlighted. Kind of nice. So I used font property here, and my value is going to have 4 different values: italic, bold, 2M, sans serif. So let's save it. Let's view it in the browser. And here's my M. This is my emphasis. It's bold, it's italic, it's sans serif, and it's 2M's high. Okay? So back to the markup. Now, this can get kind of confusing. If you put things out of order, in shorthand, things won't work properly. You'll notice it's no longer sans serif like it's supposed to be. You take things out of order and things won't work properly. So the proper order for shorthand notation, see, back to sans serif. Proper order for shorthand notation is the first thing is going to be your style. The second is going to be your variant. I didn't choose any variant in here. It could be something like small caps. The third thing is weight, and I chose bold. The next thing is size and line height. Size, line height can be done like this: size first, line height second. All right, by using a slash. And then the last one is the font family. Font family is something like sans serif, like you see here, Courier, Verdana. I'm going to change this to Courier for you. I think that's how it's spelled. Oh boy, I should know how to spell that, shouldn't I? Yeah, that's how it's spelled. And you see, said Sapien here is in Courier. I could change it to Verdana, which is another popular one, which is a sans serif face, sans serif family. Okay. I could change it to Comic Sans, which is a favorite in the design community. Oh, didn't work. I must have entered it wrong. Let's take out that dash. Still didn't work. Well, I got to look up the way to do Comic Sans. Anyhow, There we have it. So this is shorthand notation. Shorthand notation is not necessary. It does make things a little bit easier. It allows you to do in one declaration what you would do in several. It really is up to personal taste, whichever way you want to do it. One way is no better than the other. I would accept either. I like doing things longhand myself. I feel like I've got a little bit more control over things. So that is shorthand notation, and that is the end of Lesson 3. Now that we're done with Lesson 3, you're going to have a little bit of a project to do, a very short, simple project. And that will be on the assignments page of the website. You'll find that under the assignments tab here. Okay? Enjoy.